It's that time of the year, Ohio. It's these 5 days in August where you've got local food, cold beverages, and rockin' music. Oh, and did we mention world-class golf? See your favorite golfers like Ricky Fowler, Jordan Spieth, and defending champion Rory McIlroy August 5th through 9th. Bring your family and tell your neighbors. It's the World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational Week at Firestone. Get your tickets today at worldgolfchampionships.com.
The Bridgestone Invitational, August 5th through the 9th, Firestone Country Club, world-class golf, hometown feel.
Welcome to the Bridgestone Invitational Preview Show. We are overlooking the 9th green here at Firestone Country Club, and come Thursday, this beautiful course will once again belong to the top golfers in the world. With Mark Schwab, I'm Tony Zarella. Thanks for tuning in. And Mark, we talk about the star-studded cast coming in every year to this tournament. I'll give you a stat. 5 of the last 6 winners of the Bridgestone Invitational have at least one major under their belt. So if you're a player, you got to bring your A game. If you're a fan, bring high expectations, because these guys do not disappoint.
Well, and that's one reason this is a great tournament. It's not only great for us in the area, and the PGA is in town here, but it's just a great tournament period because there is no cut. They don't bother inviting everybody. It's an invitational. They only invite the best. It's the cream of the crop that's here, and so the winner probably has an outstanding resume.
And of course, they're playing for the Gary Player Cup, so let's tee it up. This tournament, as you may know, pumps in tens of millions of dollars to Northeast Ohio, including the medical community. And we're going to meet a young man who is a direct beneficiary of those funds. Also, today's players are younger and stronger and longer as a result. And Schwabi's going to show us how. But first, who has ruled Firestone Country Club in the past and who could this year? The Bridgestone Invitational has just about everything. The top golfers in the world, a mammoth 670-yard signature par 5, and a $1.5 million payday for the winner. What it doesn't have this year is a champion on hand to defend his title. The #1 player in the world, Rory McIlroy, who tore up his ankle playing soccer and is on hold. And it doesn't have the 266th ranked player in the world either, even though that player has won this tournament 8 times. That's right, it took us this long to mention Tiger, who has fallen way back in the pack as he struggles to find his game again. As popular as Woods is, he's no longer the face of golf. These guys are, because the times aren't a-changing, they've already changed. And it's McIlroy, Spieth, Watson, and Johnson leading the way.
The game of golf has changed so much. I mean, there's so many young people around the world from all walks of life, from all countries, all different cultures. And right now with Koepka, hitting miles, Ricky Fowler obviously getting more consistent in the tough golf courses. Jordan Spieth, he's a great talent, fiery competitor. And I think the game of golf is going in the right direction. Johnson and Spieth, just 2 of the new faces of the PGA Tour. Their young rivalry is well underway, and they're not going away anytime soon.
Healthy, respectful rivalries, which is all that I see possibly going forward, no matter who the rivalry is between.
So I'm really looking forward to this whole rivalry of a bunch of us. It's not just going to be 2 guys, 3 guys. It's going to be, depending on the week, which guys are playing well and who's up front and going at it.
If there's one thing these players deserve, it's the share of the spotlight that eluded them whenever Tiger was still in the mix. If there's one thing they've already proven, it's that the game is just as dramatic and exciting when Tiger isn't. And again, Schwab, you look at this instant rivalry now between Spieth and Johnson. I mean, that's going to continue, and they're just 2 of the many that are now, getting tons of attention, and rightfully so.
Yeah, well, there's that new wave of guys. It was Tiger and Phil there for a while, and now we got Rory and we got Jordan breaking onto the scene. It looks like it's going to be their PGA for a while. And it really was Tiger that changed the game in the sense of guys working out, bringing physical fitness to the PGA, because guys never really did that before. Well, now that's standard operating procedure. Everyone does it. In fact, there are golf-centered workouts and facilities, including one right here in Akron.
Golfers of all kinds come to see Neil Hausch at Akron's Golf Fitness Center. Everyone from Jordan Spieth to folks like you and me.
We help players feel better and play better.
Pro golfers already have their routines. You don't. So Neil will suit you up in a vest and have you go through drills, checking flexibility, upper and lower body rotation, and your swing.
We want to know how well you move, and then we want to figure out what kind of exercise programs we can give you that will give you the things that you're looking for.
But it is not all about doing stuff in that vest. That's where to find out where you are. To get where you're going, you'll use his top-of-the-line exercise equipment.
Or whether you want to be stronger, or whether you need to be faster. Maybe you just need more power. But also maybe you're inconsistent over the ball, so we need to make sure you have good posture, good balance, all those things that go into really hitting the golf ball the way we want to.
Sometimes he'll make an instant impact on your game, but certainly not always.
Some players, based on simple movements like we just did, can really have a fast improvement within 3 to 4 weeks. Some exercises and drills we do, they show an immediate effect. Okay. Other things, again, depending on how they are physically, can take some time.
I think that is so neat, and it acts really like a gym membership. People go there, they go through the workout equipment, they get in shape. It's just all built around improving your golf game.
So they can help me.
Yes, and me.
Wow, they're miracle workers.
They really are.
One of the phenomenal things, as I mentioned about this tournament, what it gives back to the community. When we come back, we're going to meet a young boy who knows firsthand what an impact the Bridgestone Invitational can make.
The Bridgestone Invitational, August 5th through the 9th, Firestone Country Club, world-class golf, hometown feel.
My Tempur-Pedic cuddles better than my husband does, but that's just between you and me. It's really cool to the touch.
At Mattress Firm, get 0% APR financing. Visit Mattress Firm, America's #1 Tempur-Pedic retailer today.
We're building a better world at Time Warner Cable.
You must be Steven. What are we watching?
We're going to go do homework.
A world where everyone can watch what they want, where they want.
Oh, hey, Steve, right?
With 9 platforms and counting.
He's a keeper.
Only Time Warner Cable gives you more content on more devices. So there's always somewhere to watch what you love. Whatever you're passionate about, Time Warner Cable invents better ways to love it even more. With an offer like this, there's never been a better time to switch. Time Warner Cable. Enjoy better.
It's that time of the year, Ohio. It's these 5 days in August where you've got local food, cold beverages, and rockin' music. Oh, and did we mention world-class golf? See your favorite golfers like Ricky Fowler, Jordan Spieth, and defending champion Rory McIlroy August 5th through 9th. Bring your family and tell your neighbors. It's the World Golf Championships Bridgestone Invitational Week at Firestone. Get your tickets today at worldgolfchampionships.com.
The signs are everywhere. The Lincoln Summer Invitation is on. Get exceptional offers on the MKZ sedan, the luxury small utility MKC, the iconic Navigator, and get a first look at the entirely new 2016 midsize utility Lincoln MKX.
Your choice of MKC, MKZ gas or hybrid for $369 a month with zero due at signing.
I'm Jamie Moore. Fresh, local produce has arrived at Eaton Park. Thanks to the many local farmers who provide fresh produce daily for our restaurants, like the Weirs family, the McQuiston family, and the King family. You'll find their fresh produce on our new farm-to-table menu and delicious meals like our new Farmer's Grilled Chicken and Vegetable Salad, new Farmer's Market Pasta, and our popular Chicken Bruschetta. Fresh and local, that always makes me smile.
Some people call it crazy. We call it getting in touch with your inner Kennywood. That Kennywood fanatic who lives for over-the-top thrills, school days, potato patch fries, and that weightless feeling on the Black Widow. So obey your inner Kennywood and be a fanatic for unforgettable fun. Right now, save $11 on admission when you buy your tickets at Giant Eagle and become a fanatic for Kennywood in nearby Pittsburgh.
It's a golden opportunity to discover the exhilaration of efficiency. With 6 models to choose from, there's a Lexus hybrid for every driver. Come into the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, where you'll find some of the best offers of the year on our entire hybrid lineup. Lease the 2015 CT 200H for $299 a month for 36 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
Well, after 8 years, your mattress practically doubles in weight from dead skin, sweat, and dust mites.
Dust mites?
Millions of them.
Seriously? Millions?
Check your mattress tag. If your mattress is over 8 years old, it's time to replace at Mattress Firm today.
Back here at Firestone Country Club, and one thing about this course, players know if they bring their game and they're true to their game, they're going to put up some numbers. Rory, of course, won it last year at 15 under. Tiger holds the course record at 21 under from 15 years ago. But Mark Schwab, those aren't, considering this tournament and what it gives back, aren't even the most impressive numbers.
No, they're not. Here's the number for you, $100,000. $100,000. That is what the Bridgestone Invitational will donate to both Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital in Cleveland and the Akron Children's Hospital. And that money goes right into their programs and the things they do, like helping this little guy named Ryan.
He just turned 3 years old, but Ryan has already seen his share and then some of Rainbow.
3 brain surgeries and 30 radiation treatments.
It started last summer. Barely 2 years old, Mom noticed bad things.
He had this really high-pitched cry, and then his tongue was kind of going to the side of his mouth, and his eye was deviating towards his nose.
A trip to the emergency room confirmed it.
I knew something was terribly wrong because the nurse came in crying, and I was like, okay, what is it?
Ryan had a tumor, and it had to come out right away. Emergency brain surgery. Talk about a punch to the gut that came from nowhere. Mom was equal to the task. She didn't have a choice.
You have to deal with it. I couldn't be under the table in a ball crying.
Her strength was mirrored by her son.
Were you ever scared?
No.
This little guy was so strong he was playing basketball just days after his second brain surgery. That's his game. He loves it. But golf might just be in his future, too.
He just got a little golf set for his birthday, so he's getting familiar.
That little guy has been so strong, and his mom's been strong. She said she had to be strong for him, and he has been equal to the task all the way. And hopefully this is a challenge he will not have to face again. Tony?
Thanks, Mark. That's a great story, and one of many. And I sat down with tournament director Don Padgett to talk more about this year's Bridgestone Invitational and how they give back. Earlier in the show, we met a young boy who was a direct recipient of how much money this tournament pumps back in Northeast Ohio. How does it make you feel when you see something like that?
Having this job, knowing that we help so many great people here in Northeast Ohio, it makes me feel good up and getting out of bed every day and coming to work. But our 2 signature charities, UH Rainbow Babies and Akron Children's Hospital, what great work that they do. Ronald McDonald Houses of Akron and Cleveland, and the 3 First Tee chapters of Cleveland, Akron, and Canton, helping youth in our area, and we're really proud to do it.
We also talked about the new faces in golf. Some aren't so new. Bubba's been doing it for a while. But you look at the new rivalries being formed. The first half of this golf season has been downright spectacular.
Well, everybody thinks that Jordan Spieth, the young phenom, just turned 22. That's had an unbelievable season. 4 wins on the PGA Tour, Masters champion, U.S. Open champion. I've seen Ricky Fowler do well, Players Championship winner, Scottish Open a couple weeks ago. Dustin Johnson, Zach Johnson that just won the Open Championship. Hunter Mahan, Bubba Watson. The list goes on and on. There's a lot of great players on the PGA Tour.
They score well here. I believe in the past 7 years, everybody has been at least 10 under par. So they know the course is true. We've talked about that in the past, but clearly they appreciate that. If they're playing their game, they can put some numbers up.
Yeah, Firestone, it's really important that you drive the golf ball well. To play out of the fairway, you can then look at making some birdies. When you knock it in the rough, when you knock it offline, then you're more playing defense and you're just trying to make pars and figure out, how to get out without a big number. Yeah, we're excited to have Michael Simon's B-Spot Burgers will be on site this year, so we're excited about that. Heineken Beer Garden will be also a fan amenity with a video board. Music after play as well. We have a country artist, Olivia Lane, Friday night, and a band, the Clarks, on Saturday. So we encourage everybody to come out and not only enjoy great golf, but some great extra activities as well.
Do you get to take part in the parties after all your hard work?
A little bit. I make an appearance.
So Don's ready, the players are ready. The only question is the course ready?
The course is ready, but it doesn't get itself ready. There's a lot to do. You see the bleachers over my right shoulder. You see the signs way back there over my left shoulder. You have to get this place ready for a PGA event. That takes some manpower.
They take about 2 months to build everything, so they start right around June 1. Once they're done completing, it takes about a month to take it all down. So it's kind of a bit of a traveling circus. It pops up, comes down, and heads out to the next event.
The tents and bleachers take the most time, so they plan this out well. They don't just go around all willy-nilly building stuff.
And we like to kind of start further out on the golf course around 15 and 16 and then work our way towards 18. So the course can still stay open for all the Firestone's guests that are out here.
They also have a lot of signs that need to get put up on Firestone's South Course.
We have our sign vendor that will come in about 2 weeks before the tournament. They'll pop up all the banners, flags, they'll put up all the directional signage, and they also do a lot of our interiors in the tent as well.
The scoreboards are the last things to arrive.
And the scoreboards actually travel from event to event each week, so they don't show up till about Monday or Tuesday of tournament week. And they bring those out on big cranes. We have some permanent holding structures for the scoreboards out there, so we have a team that will come out and place them out on the course for us.
Amazingly, they never have to shut down the course to do this stuff. They just work around the people playing golf that day, and they never hear complaints about it either.
No, we haven't heard anything. I think they actually think it's kind of cool to see all the tents and bleachers popping up. It kind of gives a different feel to playing Firestone.
So the course is ready, the bleachers, the signs, the scoreboards, everything's ready to go. And, of course, the greens and the fairway, they're beautiful. They're always beautiful.
Yeah, players cannot wait to get here. And as we said, if they play their game, their A game, this course is true, and they're going to put up some numbers. If history tells us anything, it's that it will be anything but a dull week here at Firestone Country Club. The best golfers in the world on their way. We hope to see you here as well. Thanks for watching.